Hey guys, it's Steven here and welcome back to another first look and unboxing video, and today we're going to have a look at the Cubot X15. Well, I've got here a couple of Cubots at home. On the right side we have the H1, the review will come on Sunday, and on the left side in the box we have the Cubot X15, and the review of it will probably come tomorrow. Now both phones run the MTK6735, so for some reason Cubot now released a lot of phones with that chipset. And I've got this particular phone from cellphoneage.com. You'll find a link down below in the description. Really a safe shop. First time I've got something from them, so thumbs up. And now I would say let's get directly started and let's have a closer look at the specs of the Cubot X15. So guys, I really loved the Cubot X11. The design was just great, it was waterproof, only IP65, but really quite okay. The only downside is that it was running the MTK6592, so it's an octa-core 32-bit SoC. And the Cubot X15, it now comes with a different design, but it also runs an 64-bit SoC, which is the MTK6735. Finally, this chipset, so the quad-core, is running at 1.3 GHz, so not only 1.0. Now let's talk a bit about the other specs. So it's a 5.5-inch phone, coming with a 2.5D ARC screen. Full HD display, I'm not sure if it's IPS or whatever, but we'll just have a look at the display in a second to check out the quality. The GPU, it's the Mali T720, now for casual gaming it's quite okay. We'll see how it performs with the 1.3 GHz quad-core. Then it runs Android 5.1 straight out of the box. It comes with 2 GB of RAM plus 16 GB of ROM. Then the cameras, they're quite interesting. So the rear camera, it's 16 megapixels, DW9714 graphic sensor, and 5P lens, and 1.8 aperture. So that sounds pretty good, almost too good to be true. The front-facing camera, 8 megapixels, that sounds also very good, probably interpolated, and a 2.0 aperture. It features OTG, it features hot nod. I'm not really sure about the battery right now, and it doesn't say anything here on the package, but we'll check it out a little bit later. Bluetooth 4.0, GPS, HGPS, everything in there, and it supports 2G, 3G and 4G, and you can find the frequencies down below in the description. Alright guys, then I would say let's just go and let's open up the package. And there we go guys, here comes the box, and it's pretty big, so it's actually way bigger than the box here of the Cubot H1. And at the top we have the smartphone, so let's get the smartphone here out of the box. Comes here pretty well packed in such a protection sleeve, but we can easily slide it out of that, and on that sleeve we just have the button explanation and all the specs once again. Alright, there's a plastic cover, so it's a hard plastic cover, not fully transparent, but looks quite okay, so it was already on the smartphone. Then let's put it beside and let's have a look at the rest we can find in here. Here's some cardboard material. I'm really excited what's actually inside of the box because it's so huge. Now, well, looks like the back cover is not removable because we have here a SIM card tray remover tool. And, well, what's that? So that's a screen protector and microfiber cloth, so to clean the display. And yeah, let's get it out. And it's a soft one, so not a tempered one, just a normal one, and there should already be one on the smartphone. Here we have the Cubot Quick Starter Guide. Now I had a lot of Cubot phones, they all come with the same Quick Starter Guide, so absolutely nothing special in here. And it's fully in English with a couple of pictures, but well, who's actually reading that crap? Now, what do we have in here? So why is that package so big? Okay, the charger is actually kind of small. So yeah, let's get the foil off, and there we go. So guys, here's the charger with the Cubot logo, and so far it looks kind of decent. So the USB port is straight in, there are no gaps, and it's not really lightweight. So for the size it has some nice weight, but there is no quick charging, so the output it's 5 volts, 1 amp maximum only, so that's a 5-watt charger. Pretty decent, comes with the power socket connector for my country, so I don't have to worry about using an adapter. Well, and that's basically it. USB port right over here, looks okay. Quality really kind of okay, but unfortunately there is no quick charging. Alright, now let's continue with the unpacking process, and I'm really sorry for the autofocus, but on the Panasonic in 4K the autofocus really sucks if you don't have a lot of light. But well, are you damn kidding me? So that's the only thing which is in that huge box here, so did they run out of small boxes? Now, I couldn't find a headset in my box, but I can find here some nice looking micro USB cable to charge it or to connect it to the computer. Looks a lot like the cable from my Samsung Galaxy Note or Galaxy S6 Edge. And well, that's basically everything you can find inside the box. So we have a user manual, we have the charger, we have the micro USB cable, we have a case, screen protector, and the phone itself, which we're going to check out right now. So let's just go. So ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Cubot X15. And I just want to give you my first feedback, so my first impression when I've got it here in my hands. Now it's very slim, that feels absolutely great. It's around 7mm thick, and yeah, the back cover is not removable. So yeah, integrated battery. Now the display looks good so far, but I just don't like that massive black bar around the display, because at the top and at the bottom this just looks so disgusting with that white frame, and somehow I can't get used to it. It really disturbs me. With a black wallpaper it looks way better, but still the contrast black and white, I just don't like it. But the cool thing is that we have capacitive touch buttons here in that black frame. At least they have used the space. And they're not part of the display, because you see the black bar is still there with the buttons. So those are really capacitive touch buttons and not software buttons. Then here at the bottom we have a really thin white frame at the top too, but I just don't like the contrast between black and white. Now the front-facing camera looks really kind of small for 8 megapixels, but well, it's just a sensor, so not sure about the lens. Now the back side feels pretty good. Yeah, it's white too, like the desk, so maybe a bit hard to see, but it feels really kind of nice. Now I would say let's have a closer look at some things of the smartphone, and yeah, let's have a look at some close-ups. First of all, guys, here's the display. Full HD resolution, so it looks really sharp, and the colors and viewing angles, they are looking good. So it's very bright in here, the LEDs are really shining on the display here. Now kinda glossy, but still easy to read, so the viewing angles, they look really great. And the display, it's definitely IPS LCD, so looks really kinda nice, even though I prefer AMOLED displays. So here's a closer look at the front side of the phone, and as you can see at the bottom here we have the bottom microphone. Then here we have the capacitive touch buttons inside of that black border around the display. Then here you can see the display, so it's full HD with some nice colors and viewing angles, so definitely IPS, and so far I really like the display. So it really looks as good like on the Cubot X11, and I was pretty satisfied with the display there. Then here at the top we have a huge earpiece. On the left side we have the front-facing camera, it should be 8 megapixels and 2.0 aperture. And on the right side, so right from the earpiece, we have light and proximity sensor. Now let's have a closer look at the top of the frame. And well, the Cubot X15 comes with a metal frame, and it's amazingly thin, so it's 7mm thick, or actually thin. And it feels even better than the Cubot X11. So here you can see that metal frame, and it also feels pretty good in my opinion. We have the antennas, and at the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Micro USB port is on the opposite side. You see it's not exactly in the middle, but well, the phone is very thin, so they have to place it a little bit more near the back cover because of the components in the front. But so far I have to say, it looks amazingly nice, and also it feels pretty good. What I really like is that all the buttons are placed on the right side of the phone. So we have here on the right side the power button, it's more here in the middle of the device, and then we have the volume rocker, so up and down here at the top of the device. Now regarding the buttons itself, now they feel good to press, so quite comfortable, but they're sliding a little bit up and down, and it's just something I don't like. If the build quality of a phone is amazing, like it's thin, it comes with a metal frame, but then you have buttons and they're sliding around or they're a little bit wobbly, then this is something which I don't like personally, because I tend to play around with that and it makes some sound. So I'm not so happy with the buttons here right now, but even though they're sliding a little bit, they feel quite comfortable to press. Now here's the bottom side of the frame, and once again you can see that this phone is amazingly slim, and it looks like dual speaker design, but I guess for sure it will be mono speaker, because yeah, my experience in the past was they make that design and then there's one speaker inside. But I can't confirm right now. I will tell you that in my full review when I've tested everything, and maybe also have taken it apart to have a look at the internals. Because if you want to take it apart, just like on the iPhone, you have here two very small Torx screws. You have to take them out and then separate back and the display. Okay, and here in the middle you can see the micro USB port to charge it or to connect it to the computer. Well, the Cubot X15 is a slim phone with non-removable battery. That means we have two of those bays which you can remove, and in there you will find two SIM card slots. But well, one of the slots also gives you the opportunity to put in a micro SD card. So you can choose two SIM cards or one SIM card and one micro SD card. So actually you have to choose between additional storage or the availability of two SIM cards. And this is not really a solution I like. I like the triple slots which let you enter all the three things at once. But so far so good, and that's quite common on a lot of phones right now. So guys, here are the slots. We have here SIM card slot 1, as you can see, micro SIM card, and here we have SIM card slot 2, so micro SIM card or micro SD card. Now, even though I'm not a huge fan of white smartphones, I really like the backside here of the Cubot X15. For sure, you can also get it in different colors, but I've got here the white version. In the left top corner, we have the 16 megapixel rear camera, coming only around 0.5 millimeter out of the body. Then the single LED flash right from it, and well, then there is long time nothing. And at the bottom then we have the Cubot logo and also the CE certification. Well, not sure if it's a real one, but Cubot is a huge company, so I guess yes. Okay, and there we go. We're now here in Android 5.1 Lollipop, and I'm very limited on time today, so we'll just have a quick walkthrough and have a look at CPU set, and that's basically it. So well, you can see the launcher is a bit customized, so we have a new icon pack, but that's basically it. And the icon pack looks absolutely crappy, so I would get rid of that quickly. We're now here in the settings, and we can now here go down to about the phone, and those capacitive touch buttons at the bottom, they're so small and so near at the display, so accidentally I just pressed them. It feels kind of strange. Now you see it's Android 5.1, this is Lollipop, latest version. Here we have the Lollipop E-Stack, and that runs really smooth. Now, wireless update, there is an update right now incoming when I unpack the phone, so I've downloaded it, so OTAs are working, but I'm going to update a little bit later. Alright, so that's pretty good that Cubot is providing software updates. Then we have Wi-Fi in there. Wi-Fi seems to be kinda okay, so not the best signal, but kinda okay. We have Bluetooth, we have HotNot, so if you don't know what HotNot, that's basically something like MediaTek's NFC, so you can check it out on Google. Then here we have the storage, so it's a 16GB ROM phone, but we have one big partition, 11.6 gigabytes of total space, and around 10.8 gigabytes available straight out of the box, so when you unpack it. That's good. Then we can have a look here at battery, and it was in the box now for a very long time. It was on actually all the time, but without a SIM card, so nice standby time so far. We can have a look here at apps running in the background, and there we go. So let's check out the memory consumption, and if it really has 2 gigs, alright, that is looking good, less than 50% used, so 550 by the system, 260 by apps running in the background, and 1.1 gigabytes of RAM are free, so that's nice so far. Only bad thing is that those capacitive touch buttons, they're so small and so near at the display, I think I won't like that. Alright, locations of GPS and the gesture sensing, smart wake, so pretty cool. There will be double tap to wake up, double tap to lock, and blah blah blah. And that is basically the menu with the settings. Then now I just want to quickly have a look at CPU set. Oh my god. What I also experienced right now is if you swipe down here from the top, like you go back here, you see sometimes the Android status bar doesn't open. So it's really strange for me. You have then to swipe. You have to really start at the display. The digitizer, well, it's the whole glass here. But if you start to swipe here at the top, then somehow the Android status bar doesn't open. So check this out. So you really have to do it here exactly at the border, and this feels so strange for me because I always swipe quickly down and nope, it's not popping up. Okay, then let's go back here to the menu. So you see it comes very clean. We just have the Play Store in here, the basic apps, but just the icons here look kind of different. And the launchers, it's actually the stock launcher, so we just have a different icon pack. It comes with the HotNot application. That's a pretty cool thing. There's now an app for that. Oh, I've got an email, so yeah, you did hear also the speaker right now. Sounds a little bit strange, but you will get a speaker test in my full review. So you see it's very clean, straight out of the box, so no really special features so far. I mean, we can quickly open up the camera application. And, well, at the first look, okay. Looks kind of okay at the first look. Let's maybe switch to the front. Oh, wow. So the 8 megapixels could be true, so that looks almost in preview like on my S6 Edge. So nice quality so far on the front-facing camera, but I will give you a closer look on that tomorrow in the full review. But let's go here to CPU set to check this out, and I want to see if it's really running at 1.3 GHz. And yes, it runs at 1.3, so it clocks from 300 to 1.3. That's a very good thing, because not all chipsets of the MTK6735 were running with 1.3 in the past. Now, we can check out here the screen density, so well, it shows you the wrong screen size, but we have here the resolution, so it's definitely full HD, that's pretty nice. Then no root access, so it doesn't come pre-rooted, Android 5.1 right over here. Some ads from fucking Amazon. Here the battery, and you see the voltage right now, the temperature, so it's almost empty with 3.6 volts. Then here thermal, so the temperatures, 42 degrees, quite normal. Let's see how it performs in the sun tomorrow. Then here we have the sensors, and it features accelerometer. Why is the second one? I don't know. Proximity sensor and light sensor and an orientation sensor, which does not show any values. Alright, so that was just a quick look now at the Cubot X15. So far so good. So I will now update it. I will have a look at all the features and bring you my review tomorrow. So once again guys, cellphoneage.com, link down below in the description. I really had a lot of fun unpacking that little beauty. If you're into more unpacking videos, if you want to see more from me, leave me a like, maybe subscribe, or leave a comment down below what I can improve. So once again guys, thank you so much for watching, have a nice day, and bye bye, see ya!